Hey guys, how's it going? So, another week, another mobile suit, but before we get into it though, by the way, full armor Gundam Mark III, I will say that. Pretty hype. But, before we get into it, big news. I'm glad I woke up so late and got started so late today, because we have Battle Operation 2 coming to Steam. So if you want to request access to get in and try the network test for that, you can go and request access. I got instantly accepted. Right now it doesn't seem they got a limit on that. So just to kind of show it here, no limit to the number of participants right now. So looks pretty good as far as when they're doing the test. Late night, the first one, and then it's going to be 3 days the second session. So 4:21 is the second session, and 4:14 through 4:16 at specific times as the first session, being 5 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific, then 10 p.m. Pacific to 1 a.m. Pacific. So, and that's the same time at all 3 of those days from the 14th through the 16th. Definitely going to check it out. Now, of course, everybody's first question, so I will answer that here. Let's go ahead and view all. I will bring this up. Oh, this is just their, don't be like, yeah, they're banning stuff and whatnot. But here we go, about the controls. Okay, never mind, wrong one. Here we go, third time's the charm. So, will it be cross-play or cross-save is the big question I know everybody's asking. And I'm going to do a full video talking about all 4 of these posts. But right here, no. It is not. No cross-playing and cross-save between Steam and console version. No matter which platform, we hope all users will have a good game experience, and please understand our decision. So there it is. I mean, maybe there's a chance they change it, but I'm not holding my breath. At this point, they've made their decision. Again, another video will be coming talking about all my thoughts on everything that they posted here. But they have 4 posts about the control scheme, what the differences between the Steam version and the PlayStation version, the notice about the upcoming network test, and the management team's attitude for harassment behavior and whatnot. So we'll be looking at those in another video. Anyway, back to the main stuff here for this update video. Full Armor Gundam Mark III joins the battle, looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at it to see its weapons and stuff, as I am getting some dog aggro. Wait, there we go. Video start. It has a lot of weapons. So you got the cannons right here up top. You got these shoulder cannons, which look pretty cool. You got the main rifle itself, the main beam rifle, and then you got the leg cannons. So, some info about some of these weapons themselves. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. I actually took some notes from where we played yesterday and kind of looked at some other videos. So it looks like overall we have stun for a full charge. It doesn't seem to be immediate though, so either it's a build up or it's a just straight stun on one of the hits, which is kind of odd. But I think it's a build up stun is what I'm guessing from the armor beam cannons, which are the ones on the outer shoulders. So those can be charged in 3.5 second charge time, or you can fire them at a cooldown of 1 second each. 35% heat rate. And then the main shoulder cannons themselves, in the middle, 800 damage times 2, 55% heat rate, 450 range, 2 second cooldown in between shots. I believe those do not pierce. Or maybe, no, wait, those are the ones that do pierce. The other ones don't, I believe. Actually, wait, I did cannons pierce and stun. Okay, so those cannons do pierce on the shoulders. Let's see. I believe the outside ones don't pierce from what I can tell. The ones on the legs seem to actually have stun as well. They're 100% heat rate times 2, 1,300 damage, so pretty solid damage there. The outer shoulder ones seem to have a little bit less damage, but I mean it's times 2, 400 damage, and 1 second cooldown. So pretty good damage output there that you can do. Looks pretty good. Main beam rifle, 2200 damage, 6 shots, 5.5 second cooldown time. Might be a little much, and I'll kind of explain why here in a minute. That's one of my problems I have with it. It does have an under-rail grenade, though, so 200 range. Bit short, of course, but that's most grenade under rails, so fair enough. Skill-wise, nothing too crazy. I noticed I just had it on this black screen here, and we'll go ahead and let it play again to show off what it's doing. Overload skill is the big deal here. It does have an overload skill, so does it pay the overload tax is the question. So far, we haven't seen anything too crazy come out of this suit, although it does have some good combos, and it looks like it has some decent damage. I haven't seen any exceptional damage, which could be the problem. It might be one of those a little too complicated to start out with, so it might have a combo that kind of emerges based on what happens. It does have Force Injector level 2, which is kind of interesting for a support. Overall stats, I guess I'll just read those off while I got the screenshots up. But we have 17,000 health, 29... I thought that was 29, but it looks like 28, unless I'm being crazy right now with my eyes. And 10 for the resistances, 45 range strength, 15 melee, 120 movement speed, 185 top speed, 75 thrusters, which is kind of interesting for the Force Injector 2. Might get some decent boosting out of a support for once. Other than that, though, no balancer. I should mention that. Unless I'm blind and I missed it, but I did not see a balancer on that. So, overall, Overload. Interesting skill. It takes down the heat consumption by 35%, meaning if it does do that, you can just spam the shorter side cannons indefinitely, unless I'm crazy. Unless it's, yeah, so it's either 35% of the 35% reduction, or it's a flat 35%. So, of course, the 100% ones should be down 35% because it's 100%. But yeah, if it's indefinitely, that would be kind of interesting. I'm kind of for that. Also, you know, the port main, so a little bias, I guess. But I think that's what it needs. So either indefinite spam on that while it's up would be insanely nice. Decent comboing, especially while overload is up. With the and it also gets back any heat when you use it. I don't know if something's on cooldown and actually reloading that's overheated. If it comes back, I can't remember if that's how overload works, but I wish it did. If it doesn't, does it pay the overload tax? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if anybody comes up with a good combo, but that's what I fear with this suit for the most part. Does it actually have enough damage? From what I saw day one, of course, which it is day one, a suit that actually has this kind of complicated combo with overload and having a window to do big damage. At least it's better than the Rikdija, that it can, you know, kind of do a little bit extra while it's overloading, and there's no accident that you're going to completely overload and just be SOL after that if you accidentally overheat. So because you got 3 weapons to play around with, so that's really nice. Other than that, though, when you do overheat, or when it's over, you have your main beam rifle, which again, I said 5.5 seconds. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So you got a stun, and then you got to somehow do some melee stuff, which is nice that it has Force Injector, but since it doesn't have Balancer, you pretty much just shoot every, like, 6 seconds, essentially, and hope for the best. Maybe help a teammate out. But that's kind of the weird part with these overload suits. When it's down, it's really down. And yeah, so if you miss your window after you pop overload, it feels really bad. And you're going to see a lot of low numbers. That's why I say this is a high skill cap support for sure. We'll have to wait and see if there's some interesting simple combos from people that actually got the suit. Hopefully I get it. I am going to do a couple of single spins on it. Not necessarily needing a 600 cost. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but support 600 cost. So, you know, don't really need one, but if I get it, probably a few more singles before the week is out, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my biggest concerns with the suit. Let me know in the comments down below if you found anything else to combo with, or if you've hit some big numbers like 110, 120k. because that is going to be the big question. If this thing does have a good rotation to hit that, that's kind of what it's competing against. And of course, the example I'm going to use is the Super Gundam. And that's what I played last night against it, was the Super. And just the simplicity of beam into missiles and doing insane damage is enough to kind of just, you know, instead of having to do crazy combos or whatever, I can just shoot and then missile afterwards. And I got the range to back that up as well, with the missiles being so long range. But anyway, we should probably move on though. Really curious to see if this suit pulls out some cool combos and big damage numbers. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing that. But that is my concern. Does it pay the overload tax? Because also, if you're not overloading, I guess the last thing I'll say, does it have the damage to stand on its own? Because if you manage to survive long enough, you eventually get your cooldowns back, and that's all you got now. It would be nice if Overload was on its own cooldown and it lasted for so long, and then once everything came back online, you could use it again. Because, I mean, it's, what, essentially eighth of a game to get your weapons back? So, yeah, kind of awkward. Anyway, moving on, there's the normal suit this time that they're giving out if you're doing 10 spins. We got the Shiki Kai level 2, 650 cost. I got the 600, feels really good. You do have a chance on this banner that they have for it too, to get the level 1 as well as the level 2. Suit feels really good. Curious to see how it feels at 650, but I really like it at 600. It might be my 600 general along with the Rigazi Kai as my two picks at 600 that I like to play. So, step up. Kinda meh. Overall, yes, all materials are mobile suits, but you have to go 4 steps. That's 120 tokens and 1 unobtained 3-star or higher. And then you get 2 unobtained 2-star or higher. I was curious if they were going to do 2 unobtained. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. There's been a lot of 2-stars that have just come out. So if you are somebody who definitely wells, I mean, you probably have a lot of the suits, and this could help you finish out your roster kind of thing. But that's about the only thing this is for, is definitely people who well a bit more. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. Personally, I'm not even looking at this banner. This is not one that I'm going to even touch. Because if I'm going to spin on anything, I'm just going to spin on the Mark III full armor outright. But anyway. Moving on though, we have the GBO days, so go get your free suit a day. Pretty cool that they're doing that again. It's a guaranteed suit, though it is from everything, so if you're like me, probably getting tickets. Then we got the ticket shop, so if you do have a lot of tickets, you can get the Zero Shiki Type 2 Amuro Ray version. Yeah, level 1 and 2. They definitely buffed this suit. It definitely feels a lot better, but personally, compared to just, I mean, how they nerfed the flight system stuff, you know, if it was kind of the old school version back in the day, this could be a really awesome support. I personally feel they should unnerf the flight system. But overall, pretty solid suit. Definitely, if you can aim a lot better, then, you know, could be pretty cool. You know, if the PC aiming's pretty good, I might actually play a lot of this suit. But yeah, for me, on controller, aiming's kind of rough. Not the biggest thing for me for the Zero Shiki. Definitely like it. I've tried to do some good work in it, but not the biggest success for me. And after the buff, I think it definitely has the damage and the fluid flight system that just, that landing, that angelic footstep land that you go down and you can walk, does feel really good. I will say that much. But other than that, definitely I think it is one of the weaker supports, but in the right hands, I've actually seen it do work. So, you know, the proof has been there. Moving on though to the DP store, the Palace Athene, level 1 and 2. Love that support. Amazing suit. You can crouch. You don't get stunned. It's got damage control. Really awesome. Big damage potential with the missiles. Can highly recommend getting this if you can even get it, because I'm guessing since it's a 3-star, rank is going to be absurd. So good luck to those who can buy it. For people that are lower in rank, kind of sucks, but yeah, hopefully you can get it at some point. Big win here for this suit being in the DP store, though, for support players. Definitely love it. Yeah, can highly recommend getting this ASAP if you're a support main. The Beam Bazooka, level 3. Definitely really fun to play for me, but, you know, I didn't even mention these because they've kind of got outscaled. Same thing here. Things have gotten outscaled, but I love me some Beam Bazooka. I'll definitely meme with it, and I'll take it in at 650. So, yeah, there's that. The good news is you can buy the Beam Bazooka itself and the Beam Saber if you don't have that. So that's definitely really nice when they add these to the DP store. Other than that, though, let's go ahead and look at the clan rank stuff real quick and wrap this one up. We have 350 4v4 coming up late night. So, going to be this Saturday night. 350 Ruin City, simple battle. Good luck for this. It is still going to be a top 3 clan ranked, I believe. Yeah, top 3 still. Next time should be top 40 for us by the 103rd, I think. Yeah, 103rd or 102nd. Either way, it'll be around there. And then after that, it'll be top 100. So good luck to everybody going for that suit. Other than that, we have all participants getting this brick wall kind of little thing here. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, if you've seen this suit out and about or have any video of it, actually wait, we do have video of it. I said I was going to talk about it this time, but I don't have it pulled up, and that's going to take too long, and I've got another video to make before I stream. So we'll talk about it later. I will say, did get to see its sub-rock. I'll kind of talk a little bit about it, but we'll show it next time for sure. Sub-rock gun, 8 shots, good stun value, good explosion range. So it's pretty much seems like the normal sub-rock, but better because it has more ammo. Other than that, I don't recall. It has the shoulder lean with an extra like uppercut punch kind of thing. Really cool with that 2-hit combo. Overall, you can do the sub-rock into the melee into another downswing. So you just downswing and then dash back downswing, get some major melee damage on this thing, as well as doing some okay missile damage. And it also has another missile that it can use. I don't know where it is at on this, but I remember seeing, maybe it's on the arm here. Oh, it's the harpoon. That's the little harpoons there. So you can shoot, I forget how many harpoons, but it looks like this thing has a ton of build-up stun with a really solid combo with the shoulder lean knockdown, and you just downswing twice. Looking pretty good. So overall, kind of interesting at 400 cost. I don't know if it has enough to fill that role, but we've seen other suits that are aqua suits that are kind of close. So depending on its actual health and stuff, we'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm pretty sure I have the video where it actually shows stats. So definitely we'll talk about it and show it more off in the future. But overall, pretty good suit. Might be a little too high cost. Might need to be 350 personally, I'm kind of thinking. But who knows? Maybe it does have the stats and the actual damage, because that shoulder lean combo looking pretty sweet with the damage numbers. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below. From everything from the clan suit, if you've got it, if you looked at it, what do you think? Did you get the new Mark III full armor? If you want to wait till I come out with the other video, or if you want to say it now, what do you think about the GBO2 coming to Steam? And yeah, again, sad that it's not going to be cross-save even, or cross-platform. That kind of sucks. But I'll definitely check it out at the very least and play a little bit on it. And yeah, well, again, more of me ranting on that or talking about it in the next video. But yeah, guys, that'll be it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Discord. But anyway, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace!